corn cider, more candy corn.
Actually, except for a faint aftertaste, you don't really get much of the candy.
It's Final Friday.
Or corn.
Yeah,
Friday, boys.
I'm sad though
Why? Talk to me,
because
Shane.
it's the last day of sequel September.
It is.
It's over.
It is.
It's always a sad time.
It is.
Hot Boy Shane, the Cannibal Mike G. We are here. It is Final Friday, the last week of sequel September.
Yeah.
What a bummer.
It's sad.
But it's also an exciting time of year. One, because I'm wearing the same clothes for the 4th week straight. And two, it's almost the best month of the year.
Yes,
October.
we are so close to October.
I don't care what you say. If it's not October, your opinion's wrong and you're dumb.
I agree. October's my favorite month.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why is that? Is it because of the
It's
fall?
the weather's nice. I like the atmosphere. I like the
You like
the holiday.
Halloween. He likes Halloween.
I do.
Is it all those October sluts?
Yeah, just hit.
They come out in October.
They do. They do. You know who else comes out in October?
What's the who?
Robert.
Yeah, he's creeping around. He's.
Good old Bob.
You know what I was thinking after watching the first one? This guy's missing a museum aspect.
You know what I was thinking after the first one? Geez, I need to sleep.
Were you thinking it after this one?
No, I was peaked.
Yeah.
So really, this one kind of felt a little draggy to me.
It's
draggy.
I think the thing is, it's so much better than the first
It
one.
is definitely better than the first
Yeah.
one.
So old Bobbert here, he's been taken by a museum curator. He's put in this big exhibit, and the whole idea is this exhibit of Robert is going to save the museum. It's going to bring in all the bitches.
He's gonna bring all the hoes. I like how the beginning, how the museum curator gets his hands on it.
Yeah.
You never know it's for a museum. You don't even see him until the end of the movie. You just hear his name, just like. But he's like, some guy gives it to him in like this dusty box, and he like.
Oh, that's the opening scene.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Dust box.
Yep. He dies, right?
The
Does the guy die?
the curator?
No, the other guy.
No, isn't that the guy at the end of the movie too? Or no?
That's the curator. There's another guy. I thought the guy that gave him the box.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I think that guy does die.
Does he die? I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
remember.
I don't remember.
Do you remember?
No.
Does he leave? Does he get killed? Does the main guy kill him?
Shane, I watched this movie 3 days ago. You expect me to remember this stuff?
It's okay.
He might just leave it. But in any case, he gives him the box, and he oh my god.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
this isn't a screwdriver.
Shane has a knife. He ditched the screwdriver from last week, and now is wielding a kitchen knife.
hey, Bri. Don't you miss screwdriver, Shane, at this moment in time?
Yeah, because now we're gonna get skewered by Shane.
Well, no.
Oh,
You gotta
God.
like
Oh,
really
man.
He's
think.
shanking us.
You're going to cut that wire.
that thing goes
Beca-
flying. I'm going to be killed. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
a knife in my
it's
face.
you know, I'm like looking at it. It's kind of dangerous.
It's sharp. Shane.
So, like, did you have that on your person, or like during break you went to go get it from Brian's kitchen?
No, I just carry this.
I used that knife to cut up my tomatoes, julienne.
It's the best way to cut up tomatoes. Wouldn't you agree?
Shane, literally
And
whatever you say, I'll agree with it.
And it begins.
So let's talk. We have our main character. It's a girl. She has glasses. Never wears them again, other than the opening scene. I think her name is Jenny.
Yeah, she's gonna become a cleaning assistant.
Jenny, I've got your number.
I'm gonna
Make you mine.
Mine with your number.
What's that number?
867530986.
One of the best scenes in movie history.
body.
Adam
Yep.
Brody killing Megan Fox while singing that song.
What a great movie.
It really is.
Fantastic movie.
Some would say
Yeah.
one of the best movies to come out in the late 2000s.
I agree.
Agree?
Oh yeah, 100%.
We'll agree to anything you say with that knife in our face.
I saw that scene with her and Amanda Seyfried, and I was like, peak.
You peek a lot. Did you peek during Bobbert? Old Robbie the doll.
Yeah.
I do like when Robert is on the prowl.
Bro, his walking
His
scenes.
little fucking tippy taps.
He's got like that soft walk.
It's just someone holding a doll under the camera going like this with the doll. It's so bad. It's great, though.
You're saying you want to see a behind the scenes of this.
I want to see it. Yeah.
Something tells me he watches a lot of like when he's watching porn, he watches behind the scenes of the porn.
You watch behind the scenes porn, Shane?
That's a thing?
I'm sure you could find it.
No, I've never.
Behind the
Cuz like what do these people do before the scene, after the scene.
Oh, they cut up their tomatoes, Julianne.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. Hit it. Oh, he's so
Oh my God,
he's so
on.
fucking spicy.
He's so spicy.
I know.
He's on. He was
Some
also
call me the
spicy.
hot tamale of the podcast.
Shane Hot Tamale Patrick Smith.
So, things are going to start happening in this museum.
Things are happening.
So we have our characters. Jenny, the cleaning assistant. We have the old lady who oversees.
Jenny!
Gotcha.
And we have the 2 security guards. They are,
Stanley.
yes.
Stan.
Stan.
And Kevin. Because she calls him Kev, I think,
Kevin,
at
yeah.
times.
Isn't that head cleaning lady a little bit of a sassy one?
We try way too hard on this podcast.
If you out there think we are a bunch of
Yikes.
So things are gonna seem normal at first. She's just cleaning the doll. There's no flash photography. Robert hates when you take his picture without his
Fucking
consent.
hates it. He's like me.
He needs
hates
consent.
Cameras.
Isn't there like a little bit of a legend around him? In
Yes.
Is it an urban legend?
He leaves a curse on you if you take his picture without his consent.
That's right. And does this spook Jenny at all?
She's scared. She's really scared.
She sees good old Bob tip-tapping around her like first 20 seconds there.
Well, yeah, because like she's cleaning. He's not in the chair anymore. Where is he? Where'd he go?
Well,
where'd
we
he
should-
come
we
from?
should explain
Cotton
that.
Eye Joe.
Did you? Whoa.
Gets around.
I think that was more dangerous than that knife you've been wielding.
I know.
Oops.
It's still one of my favorite.
It's not the best one. The best one is the moaning one because, like,
Ooh, man, let's take your moan, Shane.
God, you ever like heard of boner poison?
That
That was what that was.
Wow.
got that toxic blood.
Shane,
moan.
what are you doing with that stand? You're stroking it right there.
Just holding it. You never just hold? You're holding your mic.
Was I stroking it?
You might have been. So, as Robert's doing his thing, he's gonna get very mischievous.
Bri, for
As
the-
I stroke out while saying that word.
For the love of God, don't cut that part.
So do you remember Ask Jeeves?
Yes.
It sounds like you were trying to say his wife.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Miss Jeeves.
To be fair, I knew what I meant mischievous. I just kind of fucking threw up on my tongue while talking.
Like literally?
Yeah.
Because like we haven't eaten Taco Bell yet.
We're going to soon, though.
That's exciting. I've been in this seat for a while now, and I'm starting to have sciatica pain.
You know we could switch seats.
Shane could cut it out for you with that sharp.
Yeah, you want
knife.
me to give you
You're gonna cut out my sciatica pain?
Trust me, I've seen American Mary. I'm a doctor.
Oh my God,
What the fuck is that?
that's a movie.
It's a great movie.
It was on list 2. We'll finish it.
Well, we did finish list 2.
Yeah, sure.
Minus 2 movies. All right. So the first guy to go is going to be Stanley, right? Stanley is going to get... I couldn't tell what was happening to him, but I believe it was suffocated by a bag.
Oh, the
He was-
the chubby cop.
He was absolutely suffocated by a bag. It looked like there was a hole in the bag, but he was still suffocated in it.
Yeah, it was super confusing. The kill scenes in this movie are very confusing because they're not capable of filming a doll kill people. So it's a lot of quick flashes from back and forth between POV of the doll to
You
the doll.
never see the doll actually kill.
Yeah.
It's usually the doll's hands.
Yeah.
What about in Chucky? You see that little dude?
Yeah, because
kill
that
a lot
movie
of
had a
people?
budget.
That's a good point.
And I've always said
Yeah.
budgets are the most important thing.
See, I'm gonna disagree.
Because we wouldn't have a show if not for that.
Right. Also, it's location is more important. Get a good location, you get like $1 million worth of production if you have a good location.
What about the Talking Cat movie?
You're talking about just like
The locations there were beautiful.
I think it's
Good point.
It's a balance, dude.
Yeah, it's all about the balance.
See, that's what Bride knew when he was like iron fisting directing us.
gotta have
He
good
knew
location.
about location.
Gotta have a good location. Everybody get in my house.
You got a bathroom
Get in my
upstairs.
bathroom.
You want to change it up? Let's go in his backyard.
Yeah, let's go to my backyard.
Well,
Location,
no,
baby.
we got his basement.
You guys want to film another scene? Let's go to my basement.
You guys want to go outside? We'll go down the street where we used to play frisbee.
It was well done. we started location scouting a little more. We filmed in my house and we filmed in Sauce's house.
Oh, we expanded for sure.
Yeah, we were high
We
budget.
were a great production company.
You know what else was great? When Stanley died.
Stan-
Wasn't a fan of him.
That,
He was kind of a jerk to her.
Yeah. So
He would much rather just like look at.
oh yeah,
Tiffany.
he's like, don't touch my food. My name's on the food.
there's always one of those in the office, though.
Oh, he's always got one of those. There's people that just are so unsociable.
Yeah. So the detective's going to come in. He's going to be like, so what happened here? And Jenny's going to be like, I'm going to be straight up with you. The doll did it. And he's like, well, now you're a suspect.
He's like, I'll be seeing you later.
Did this guy give you a Simon Cowell vibe?
Yes.
The cop?
Yes. 100% yes.
Did you get their statement?
There's type mode.
Oh, Plan 9 from Outer Space reference, if no one
There
got
you
that.
go. You like 50s movies? Check
I
it
kind
out.
of need to now watch that clip after we're done.
We just need to review that movie.
You get their statement?
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. No joke. The first time we watched it, I think I laughed for a solid 10 minutes straight.
We rewatched that scene.
I think I peed. I'm pretty sure I peed myself. I literally peed.
Oh, shit. So after they do that, the next night, it's going to get creepier. Right? She gets cut.
She
They
gets
had
cut.
cleaning ladies that
Yeah.
get cut up.
She gets stabbed. Very well done death scene.
You thought so?
No.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, like, the main girl Jenny got scared and you wanted to do a swap ski.
Yeah.
She reluctantly agreed to the swap ski, and then she goes in the back, and then she sees something in the back.
Yeah.
Now I forgot did she see a dead body?
No, she just sees like mannequins.
Mannequin.
It's mannequins.
And then she just gets stabbed.
And she gets stabbed repeatedly.
There's a lot of different dolls in this
Well,
movie.
this is almost like a wax museum. There's just dolls. It's like a World War II museum.
There's also like a flashback in the beginning to like a toy maker.
Yes, which he comes in at the end.
Yeah.
Which I thought the movie was over, and then I realized there was 5 minutes of Toy Maker. And then I realized this movie was all just to set up the sequel, Robert and the Toy Maker.
That's the very next movie?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that makes sense of why there's a toy maker, because you're like, what the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Yeah,
Cannot wait to see that one.
we'll get to it when we do sequel October. Kidding. On final pod, we're actually doing sequel October. Like, it's a real thing. We're doing a 2-month sequel fest. We're not giving the B show that benefit.
The Barracuda show.
Yeah. The Neil Breen.
Hey,
show.
quick question. Would you rather be in a relationship with Gaston or Beast from Beauty and the Beast?
I'm a Gaston guy. I think Gaston was
So you're all about surface looks. That's all you care about.
No. I think Gaston seemed more interesting. Do you want to? That's bestiality if you were dating
It's
Beast.
a little weird. I
Yeah.
kind of agree. I'd be on the
Like, it's not like you're
Gaston side
giving
of
me an
things.
ugly dude. You're literally I'm having sex with a dog.
A really big dog, too.
Yeah,
A
see?
ginormous dog.
Yeah. Gaston's hot. He's a hot guy.
He doesn't seem like that bad a guy.
No, he's a bad guy, but he's really tight, though.
Is
But-
Gaston really that bad of a guy?
It's like one of those best. So you ever see that? Used to be Twitter, now X.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Profile Shooter McGavin. His
Yeah.
Twitter account,
Yeah, I've seen that.
where he does like villains who are misunderstood.
Oh, I've never seen that part.
He tweets like all these like reasons why the villains are misunderstood, and I can see him doing that for him.
Yeah.
He does it for a few good ones. He does it for, you remember Ben Stiller's character in Happy Gilmore?
Yes, of course.
Does it for him. Yeah, he does it for a few, and they're pretty interesting logic of why they're misunderstood villains.
I like that.
But yeah, I
like
can see
that a
that. I
lot.
can see that for Gaston.
Yeah.
Not a terrible guy.
So, all right, Gaston, good guy, Mike?
Great guy. I love him.
I thought.
Pop those pants off.
See, why do you got? He's Mike. Mike,
What?
keep the pants on. All right. So now the detective obviously going to interview both of them again. He's like, is everyone dying?
Why is everybody in this museum dropping like flies?
And that's why now they fly in the curator.
How big is this museum? Is it like fucking 10 square feet?
It literally is microscopically
I
small.
think it's 2 rooms.
The curator's there. He's like, well, this won't affect my grand opening, will it? And
All
they're like,
he cares about is money.
Yeah.
it's all about the bottom line. So they're going to go on
Greedy.
the little adventure portion now, right? They like go and get facts and information. And then they learn like the history of the doll, right?
Yeah, they learn the history of the doll. They learn about Amos Blackwell.
Yep.
What's his name?
Great name. Have we mentioned the budding romance between
No. There's a budding romance.
There was?
Jenny and they literally fucking make out at one point.
Well, that doesn't mean they have romance.
Oh, but they went to that, like, they went out
That's true, because like you've kissed a bunch of guys that you're not like romantic about.
Okay, that's not true.
Well, they went out to eat. They went for an after shift din.
Yeah.
Right? Where they grabbed some food.
Maybe they were romantically
that-
getting into
She
each
even
other.
made that one, like, she's scared, but she's like, at least you'll be there to protect me.
True, big, strong Kev.
And then they made out for, like, that whole minute in that one scene.
Yeah.
Where by
Okay, so there was a budding romance.
He literally tells her he likes her, despite knowing her for about a half day.
Well, you can like someone in a half day.
Love at first sight. It's a real
Well,
thing.
I'm not. You don't have to love the person, but you could like a person after a day.
Do you believe in love I do.
Shane fell in love at first sight.
I've watched Shane fall in love with a stripper.
Where do these stories come from?
A real night that happened.
You guys are.
Never
You guys,
mind.
you
You guys.
It never
Crazy
happened. I
stories.
didn't buy you a dance. You hated that girl.
This knife is inches from my face. I'm inches from death, staring the end of my life. I'm at the end of my rope.
You know who's at the end of their rope? The curator. And that's why he's going to strike a deal. Because apparently Kevo and Jenny have some footage they want to trade for the doll.
Oh, black.
No, money. They want to trade for money.
No.
$100,000.
Yeah, it was money.
They trade the money, but his intention is not to get money.
No, it's to get the doll, right?
Yeah.
Is it? I'm asking. I'm trying to remember.
No, yeah.
Yeah. But he doesn't give him the money during this scene.
He gives him
Newspaper clippings.
Cut up newspaper.
Coupons.
Cut up versions of the record.
Give him the coupons.
Shane, do you remember the good old days we'd sit down, have breakfast like gentlemen, and just read the sports section of the newspaper?
I actually do remember that.
The record, Bob Clappish?
Yeah, it's great. Adrian Wojnarowski.
No. He's a reporter for I'm talking about our local Jersey newspaper.
Yeah, and Adrian Wojnarowski used to write for the record.
Did he really?
Are you actually saying this seriously?
I actually thought he did.
Woj?
I'm gonna look it up. I could.
He works for that giant conglomerate, ESPN, owned by
Disney?
a very, very poor company. That's why they keep cutting people. Speaking of cutting, we'll cut this whole segment where Shane is fucking.
Speaking of cutting,
In 1997, Wojnarowski had taken a job as a columnist at the Bergen Record in New Jersey.
Whoa.
That's fucking sick.
He
That's
used to write
actually
for the
sick.
Bergen Record. I remember that.
And you've just been hiding that information from us for all this time?
I
Well,
wasn't,
Shane, we talk.
Keeping it dormant?
I wasn't hiding it. I just remember.
No, you were, because we talk about this all the time.
See? Okay. Look at that. Look at that.
You were right. You're always right.
Now we have to go to more pressing matters because I still have rewatched this scene 3 times and I can't figure this out. After the deal goes south, how does the curator die? Because it looks like Robert just pushes him over.
So death by
Yeah, it's a great call out. I've
Ground?
noticed that as well.
I legit have watched it 3 times.
He just throws him aside, yeah.
And they say,
He
they
literally
confirm.
moves him out of the way, and he's dead.
Because they confirm. The detective at the end of the movie says the curator is dead. And I have watched it 3 times. I cannot, he just pushes him like Brian said.
Maybe it was just a really devious push.
death by push.
Robert's hands,
This here,
Yeah.
this would have been a good way to kill someone.
The really
Yeah.
sharp knife that's so close to cutting open my face.
Yeah, right, just give him a couple seconds.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Call him Shane Myers.
Oh my god. Killer.
He's a stone cold
In
killer.
the bed.
That was fucking awesome.
All right, but yeah, this scene makes no sense. I don't understand how he died. No one can tell me anywhere on the internet. No one knows. Bobbert's gonna start chasing after him. Yeah,
1 foot at a time. I
God,
love
so
that
funny.
pose of him just
Dude,
moving his legs
I
around.
fucking love this little guy. I
Yeah.
love him.
he's gonna kill Kevin by stabbing him across the throat. And then when they show Kevin, it's clearly blood with no wound.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know if anyone else caught on to
did.
that.
I didn't.
It's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
he's doing a lot of this is done in the dark. The
Yeah.
lights do come on, and then she's gotta run away.
Yeah, but she does fight back, and she cuts Robert in half. Right? She cuts him in half. Oh, she cuts his head off.
Decapitates him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Kind of like how you're close to doing to Brian.
Yeah, with a knife. Yeah. She
Yeah,
was
yeah.
healing. She's about to cut me.
and then like in the most shocking turn of events, when she goes to get interrogated by the police, they're like, "You're going to jail."
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're not buying the story at all.
Yeah. So she's just going to jail.
Literally, that's what's happening.
Oh, they meet up with the fucking mom from the first movie, right?
Oh, we talked about that. Well, kind of. We didn't mention it was the mom from the first movie, but we did mention it. That's when they learned about Blackwood.
Yeah, and the only thing is like the storyline is Amos Blackwell is the Berenson, who's the curator,
Yes.
and was the husband of that
The cleaning
old
lady.
cleaning
Yes.
lady, right? Which is kind of weird. I still think she's older than him.
Yeah, it makes
Much
no
older.
sense.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever.
But
That's the
good
storyline.
callback, Mike, to tie them all together.
She's
These movies
in-
do tie together.
She's in like a mental hospital.
Yes, she's crazy. Well, her whole family was killed, and her son became crazy. So makes sense.
Wait, is she there? Did they put her there? Because
Probably.
because if they think did the killing, she'd be in a prison.
No, it's the son was blamed for the killing.
Yes, the son was blamed for the killing, so
They
she
did
went there
say
because
that.
the husband was killed by the
Right.
son.
She just went crazy, so they
Yeah.
put her in an institution. But the son was the one that was blamed for
Yes.
the murders.
Right.
Yes. And now, in true Robert the Doll fashion, Jenny's being blamed, and she's going to go to jail for the murders.
He's all about just like killing parents and getting younger people
Put in jail.
put in jail.
Sick. Then we're going to cut to Robert being delivered to Brian's favorite character, the toy maker, who that's not his real face, right? That is a mask.
Oh, that has to be a mask, right?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Because that man is deteriorating. And this is when I realized, oh, they're just going to rip off Puppet Master.
Yeah.
You got to
of.
explain because I've never seen it.
Oh, you've never seen Puppet Master?
No.
Puppet Master is a series of movies, but the man is the puppet master, and he makes a bunch of dolls that come to life and kill people.
Oh, so literally what this is at the end?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because then we see like dolls that are alive and moving.
A
and
bunch of them, yeah.
I can't wait to watch Robert and the Toy Maker. But first, who's recommending this movie?
Whoa.
I'm gonna say.
Very close to a thumbs down,
I'm gonna say.
This is interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna say, as bad as this movie is, it had me interested for the next one.
right. I think my expectations were so
low.
low because the first one is so fucking boring that like this one just like it did enough.
Yeah, it did just enough that I actually, and I can't believe it. Like, so when we watched the first one, I had no interest in doing the sequels until I realized I could torture you.
Oh,
But then after this one, I want to see the sequels,
right.
which is
And
saying something.
my theory is, Bobby's heat.
But he's pretty great. I do also like the fact that he had the same haircut that Shane did when he tried to go for that Euro.
Never again.
And he's got,
Never
like-
doing that
Yo,
again.
your
Size of
Euro
his head
cut,
shade.
I was there when you got it.
Yeah, I had that cut for literally 2 days.
And
Bobby's got the haircut.
I've never wanted to sleep with you more than when you got that cut.
I cut all of my hair off after that.
He blames it on because he had that haircut. He won't go back to it because
He
he got
won't.
into a car accident right after. That's his logic.
Literally like the day after.
It wasn't the hair. It's because you're a bad driver.
No, that guy cut me off.
Which one was? You've been in a ton of accidents. Which one was this?
First of all, I've been in 3, which is a lot, I guess. I don't know. I feel like most people have been in 3.
And every time Shane gets a little bit more angry, a little bit more crazy.
Anything can happen.
Oh God.
But yeah. So that's unless you guys have something to add, that's it for me on this movie.
Yeah, I can't believe we're recommending it. I cannot believe where have we've gotten from Robert to this, and we went from a movie that we really disliked to a movie that apparently we're recommending. So, go fucking figure.
Next week, no longer sequel September. Just gotta say real quick, we fell in love with Maximum Conviction. We're going down the Stone Cold route. We're doing Stone Cold Dolph Lundgren, the package.
If that doesn't get you fucking rock hard,
That should get everybody hyped.
My package is solid.
Yeah, that should get literally everybody hyped. Dolph Lundgren and Stone Cold. Are you fucking kidding me? Shane's boner.
You see this?
We'll see it next week.
That's a sharp boner.
Sharp boner, sharp cheddar.
I love sharp cheddar. Just gonna throw that out there.